Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For this video, we're going to be finding missing sides with trigonometry. So with trigonometry, you have to ensure that you know the three trig ratios, and we say their sine, their cosine, and the tangent. The shortened form of these is basically sine, cos, and tan. So once you know the three ratios, you need to know the relationship between the sides. And so for sine of an angle, it's going to be the opposite side of the hypotenuse. For the cos of an angle, it's going to be the adjacent over the hypotenuse. And for the tangent of an angle, it's going to be the opposite over the adjacent. Maybe your teachers will tell you the mnemonic SOHCAHTOA. And once you know this mnemonic, you'll always remember what they are. So basically, when it comes on to the three ratios, you first have to label your sides based on the given angle. And the angle here for the first one is 43. So you label your side opposite to the 43, the opposite side. The longest side, which is the hypotenuse, is always opposite to the 90 degrees. So here is your hypotenuse. The side adjacent to the angle is known as your adjacent side. And so once you label these sides, now it's time to go ahead and put in what you know. So look to see which side you're given and the side you want to find. So here you're given the hypotenuse and you want to find the opposite. Next thing to do is to look at your ratios to see which of them has the opposite and the hypotenuse in it. If you look at it, you see that the opposite is in sine and it's in tangent, and the hypotenuse is only in the sine ratio. So even though both tan and sine has the opposite side in it, only sine has the opposite and the hypotenuse. So we have to use the sine ratio. So sine of the angle 43 is equal to, let's erase this a little, the opposite side, in this case, is going to be x over the hypotenuse, which is 25. Alright, and so once you have that, your goal is to now solve for x. So on this side, we're going to simplify by multiplying by the denominator, which is 25, on both sides. So you multiply 25 to cancel the 25 on the other side. And so x is equal to 25 sine of 43. Now you go to our calculators and press and enter that in it. So it's 25 times the sine of 43. Oops, hold on. 25 times sine 43. So one thing, guys, you need to ensure your calculator is in degrees, because mine is just in radians and I saw my answer and I had to change it. So ensure your calculator is in degrees when you're trying to find the missing side. Always check for that. Let's go again. 25 times the sine of 43. And this, I keep putting the division sign. And this is equal to 17.049. I'm going to go with 17.05 to 2 decimal places. So 17.05 is equal to x. And that's my missing length here, which is my opposite side. And that's how you find that one. All right, let's do another one. So this one, it says the same missing side. The side here is the hypotenuse, so we always label our side based on the angle given. So that's my hypotenuse, is opposite to 90 degrees. 36 is opposite to this side, so that's my opposite side. And the adjacent is now my 12. The same thing we did before, we have to look at the ratio to see what we're given and what we're trying to find. Alright, so we are given the adjacent. Let's erase the green part. We're given the adjacent. So it's either tan or cos, and we want to find the hypotenuse. And only cos has the adjacent and the hypotenuse in it, and so cos is our ratio. So the cos of an angle is equal to the adjacent over the hypotenuse. So the adjacent here is 12 over the hypotenuse, which is x. So now we need to find the value of x. And since I was given an angle, I'm going to put the angle right here. So the cos of 36 is equal to the 12 over x. Here, to find the value of x, you first have to make x the subject. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply both sides by x to cancel the x from the denominator. I'm going to bring it down here and you don't have enough space. So x cos 36 is equal to 12 because those two cancel. Now we need to find x here. They are multiplying, so we need to divide by the cos of 36. That cancels, so x is equal to 12 divided by cos 36. So 12 divided by cos 36, and that's equal to 14.8328. So I'm going to leave mine as 14.83 to 2 decimal places, and that's the measure of my length. Alright, but since I wasn't given any units, I'm going to leave it as that. But if they had centimeters on the 12 right here, you'd have centimeter right here. Okay, but I wasn't given any, so I'm just leaving it as that. So that's how you use trigonometry to find the missing sides of your triangle. And for this to work, the triangles have to be right angle triangle, because that's how you determine the ratio of sides using the three ratios given here. Alright? And remember, this useful mnemonic, SOHCAHTOA, can help you to solve any trig ratios that has missing sides or missing angles. So in the next video, I'll show you guys how to find your missing angle when you're given two sides. Thank you very much for joining. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to come and learn something. We have a lot to offer. I'll see you on my next video.